Hello and welcome back to the B&P Blitz podcast. I'm Brendan alongside Peyton, and I think it's episode 15 now, so officially 15 episodes of this. Did not think it would last this long, mostly because we are not dedicated at all, and we are lazy. But that's okay, because we're here. You know, that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, we're still dedicated.
I don't know how, but we do it. We totally didn't scramble together what we're talking about in the last, 2 minutes of this.
No, we'd never do that.
No, never. No, never. Totally didn't use ChatGPT for some stuff.
I promise I did.
He definitely pulled up ChatGPT as the first browser on the computer today, but that's okay.
I'm on OK State women's basketball.
That's okay.
This is a ChatGPT free
okay.
episode.
That's okay. Oh, damn, they're not gonna like that when they talk about sponsoring us.
Oh yeah, we used you guys so much today. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, let's move.
I mean, the first thing on there is basketball, and that's not really up my alley. Unless you want me to start hating on them, because I will.
Tell you what,
because they're buns.
I'll talk good, then you talk bad.
Should talk about the one guy we had to stand next to the entire basketball game. That was an annoying son of a bee.
Yeah, it's bad. But
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
I mean, whatever. College basketball, Oklahoma State women's basketball. Great week. Fantastic week for them. Again, lost to Kansas State. We talked about that last week. It was a rough loss. But then bounce back win against a ranked team, Texas Tech. And Texas Tech actually proved themselves this week by beating Baylor by 30 points. And so real legit win there from the Cowgirls. And then a slaughter against Utah. Beat them by 18. But yeah, that was a good game. That was at Utah, was that not? No, that was the Monday night. That was the Monday day game.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't
Wednesday
remember going to this
game.
one, and it's home. But yeah, that was the Monday midday game with the little kids, and they gave the little kids a show.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
Me either. But yeah, they got 3 games remaining on the season. Ranked West Virginia, which going to West Virginia, it's gonna be a tough game. But if the Cowgirls decide to actually play basketball, which is something
they usually play good against teams they're not supposed to beat. So.
Exactly.
It's kind of their thing.
It's just they're very inconsistent, and so going to a 21-6 West Virginia team as a 21-7 Oklahoma State team would be a nice win. Possibly even try and get us back in the polls. I know we were back in the polls one week and then lost to K-State, but ranked win against Texas Tech. Utah's a pretty good team. I think they only have 10 losses, so I mean, they're not great, but they're not good.
You could just look at their record.
Utah is 17-10.
There you go. Look at you.
And so yeah, somewhat of a better win. If we can beat West Virginia, hopefully. Iowa State again, Audie Crooks. If we can somehow get past that again, another 21-6 team. That would be amazing. And again, propel us to possibly being ranked in the polls. And I honestly believe if we beat West Virginia, Iowa State, and we finish off against Kansas, and Kansas has the girl, she's averaging 20 points a game. What's her name? Samaya Nicholas. She's averaging 18, 3, and 5, and is up for the Naismith.
Never heard of her.
Up for the Naismith Award. So she won't win it, but she's up there. And then, but yeah, that's here. That's our season finale. They're 16-11, but again, Kansas has gotten hot in conference play, and so if we can win all 3 of those, finish the season 24-7, I can see us definitely as possibly a 5, 6, or 7 seed. Hopefully, leaning more towards 5. Gosh, if we could somehow get a 4, that'd be awesome. Be home, but still. But yeah, right now, based off the projections I've seen from March Madness accounts and then ESPN analysts, they're looking at us at a 6 or a 7 seed. And I didn't mean to do that, but
Joke's dead.
Yeah, I know. It's officially gone.
Joke's dead.
Yep.
And you're making it live longer.
I did not. But yeah, 7 or 6 seed right now. But again, I also saw some projections of us going back to stores, which is something you don't want to see. Right now, it is saying, let's see here. Right now we're going to UCLA, which would not be fun. We would play Mississippi State. Right now they're saying we're an 8. But I'm completely honest. If we win these last 3 games, we beat Audie Crooks, which is a team. If we can somehow go to Iowa State and beat them. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, I do not want to be in a 1-seed slot or a 2-seed slot. So a 6 would be nice. A 7 would stink. An 8 would suck, but 7's better than 8. But yeah.
Really, 7's better than 8? Wow, what a
breaking news. But yeah. Yeah, go girls. Continue. Do you have anything to hate on?
No, but I do. Did you hear about what ESPN is replacing Sunday Night Baseball with?
No.
Women's Sports Sunday.
So they're just going to show women's sport every Sunday?
Yep. I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
No, I know.
It's a bad money idea, though.
Yeah,
it's a horrific money idea.
What sports would be going on?
WNBA.
Oh.
That's pretty much it that I can think, because it's a summer. If you're thinking summer, what other women's sport goes on in the summer?
Yeah.
PWHL is done. You have WNBA. I guess there's a softball league they could show.
Oh, the AUSL.
I don't know what else would. It's
So
a cool
every
idea.
Sunday night?
Yeah, or like Sunday. It's just every Sunday. I don't know if it's all at night or what, but
interesting.
it's a cool idea. I just don't know what money they are going to.
Yeah, because what I want to do right
in.
before the weekend ends is watch a nice WNBA game. Like, ooh,
Yeah, because that's totally why they're going bankrupt.
Let's start the week off with a WNBA night game. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, banger. Yeah. Interesting.
I just the money's not going to come in. Nobody's going to be watching
nowhere
that.
near like baseball, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Like, I'm all for, but I'm just saying replacing Sunday Night Baseball with Women's Sports Sundays is probably not going to go as well as they probably hope it will.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't know what else are they showing other than the WNBA? Other than, like, this professional softball league that started last year.
Ocho stuff, I guess.
I don't know.
But yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Because that's if the WNBA actually has a season. And all that, but who knows?
But yeah.
But, random thought. Just throwing it out there. Saw that on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, but congratulations to our women's team. Hopefully the Cowgirls can continue to keep it up. But moving over to the men's side. Give us like a groan right now. Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Yep,
so,
anytime.
like we said last week, we gave everything up for that BYU win. And
legitimately everything.
And I continue to say that statement because not only we have now lost to Arizona by nearly 40, Arizona State, TCU in overtime, Kansas by what looks like not a blowout score, but was definitely a blowout game.
Yeah, it wasn't a competitive.
And let's talk about this. All right, let's just go into depth. TCU game. You said it. You said it yourself. We'd be down by 5, make it 2, let them get back up to 5. Be down by 2. Am I right when I say that?
It was more than 5. It was more like 8 or 9.
Okay, whatever.
But same thing.
We get the gist. And then we slowly came back, and then they would score a bunch, drain a 3 in our face. We'd call a timeout. We would get 3 points. The stadium would be rocking. Call a timeout. It was just the most boring game of all time. It was like there's something exciting happening. You would get excited because we would get 2 threes in a row, but then they would bang 2 threes in a throw barbecue chicken.
Defense. I'm sorry, this team's defense is horrible.
We have the worst defense in the Big 12. It is the stat came out the other day.
Watching Michigan's defense and then going to watch Oklahoma State's defense is like cruel and unusual punishment.
But yeah, the TCU game, amazing, fun. I mean, at the very end, put back by Parsifal, season high for him at 27 points. Congratulations to the guy. Again.
And no one will remember it.
Nobody will remember it because exactly what we did once overtime started. Let them be up by 5, 10 points, come back, score 5, let them score 5. And then, I mean, I guess we only lost by 3, but still the score doesn't show how the game went. That game should have never gone to overtime. Now, and that game's overtime was nowhere near as interesting as an overtime should be. And again, TCU sweeping us just is not fun. Because there's nobody on that team that's so exciting. There's nobody on that team that our friends walk in and be like, oh my gosh, that's him. He's blah, 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 projected, blah, 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 next year. We need to worry about him. No, it's just a bunch of TCU bums. And so that hurts whenever you get swept by a team like that. Anything else you want to add on the TCU game?
No.
Okay.
It's a pretty simple thing. It'd be one thing if we lost to like Arizona and Kansas the way we did and then beat TCU and Arizona State.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Yep. You're right.
They
But
also
yeah.
just don't look good. Nothing good came from any of those games. Like none of those are good losses.
No, you're 100%
So.
right. But yeah, moving into our Kansas game, I talk about both sides of the ball. DP, Darren Peterson. I mean, you got to think about it. Does DP stand for Darren Peterson or didn't play?
Yeah, pretty much didn't play. Load management at 19. He looks 60, but
You think he looks old?
he looks old. Old. He looks like he is like turning 35 tomorrow. It's probably the horrible hairline.
You don't like the little palm tree on the top of his head? I know you don't.
No, he looks like a unicorn.
You sound like my father. But yeah, right at the start, I mean, they were up 14-3. Darren Peterson was like, "Okay, guys, I'm done." It was rough. It was a rough start. Nothing happened positive for us. There was a couple points. I mean, Parsifal didn't have a single point till 12 minutes into the first quarter,
Yeah.
first half.
It's just like you look at the score and you go, wow, they only lost by,
12.
12. It felt like 30.
The
The entire game felt like we were down 30 the entire game.
You can't say it any better than that. I mean, it felt just terrible. And the atmosphere was bad. You have all the curtains up, and I mean, I was looking at Twitter the other day, and
Well,
it was
The curtains are fine in my opinion because they help with like the TV atmosphere.
yeah.
They look weird when you're there, but no one else knows the curtains are really there except the people that are actually there. The environment was completely okay, I think, at the
So
beginning of
many
the game.
Kansas
But the
fans.
problem is when you go down 14-3 or 14-6 at the beginning of the game and you let wide open threes just get drained in your face, it becomes very undrained. Sorry, the team just is incapable of guarding anything. They're one of the worst defensive teams I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, legitimately, I don't watch a lot of basketball, but that defense is horrible. They give up more open shots than any basketball team I've ever watched. And maybe I'm just spoiled from watching, like, good teams play because that's the only basketball I really do watch. But the amount of easy baskets that team gives up is, like, embarrassing. Nothing's hard. Like, legitimately nothing's hard. Sure, Darren Peterson had, like, 20 points in the short amount of time he played. I think he had 4 threes, and not a single one of them was contested.
No.
You could have got an intramural player to knock down those threes.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Just throw it out. I don't know. It's just like not even. You can't win a game if you're not playing defense. Like, it's all fun to have a fast-paced offense, but then we go down there and we knock down a wide open three, and then we give up a wide open three.
Yeah, I mean, get back. Or, like, it's just not working. I mean, like you said it perfectly. We run fast. We don't run fast to get back.
No, we're such a high-paced offense. We can't translate that into a high-paced defense or anything. I'm just saying.
No, you're
It's
right.
like there's Parsifal is like the only one that shows up to play basketball any day of the week.
Yeah,
All the rest of them were bums. They're all bums. Except, never mind. No, they're all bums. Never mind. They're all bums. They piss me off.
You want to rank a guy without knowing what's next? Right, I'm gonna give you a player, and you're gonna 1 through 3. You're not gonna know who's
Okay.
next.
I'm ready.
I'm looking at the 3.
Okay.
Okay, Kanye Clary.
Oh, gosh.
See
3.
3.
Yeah. I'll give him 2. Never mind. I have to go 2 because
giving
it's
him
the
2.
start of the rankings.
Okay, Persifala.
1.
Okay, Victorious Miller's your 3.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
I should have put Vukovic in there.
Timo Jokic, bro.
Yeah, but it's
The game just wasn't fun. I don't know. It was fun at moments. Like, the beginning of the game was cool. The blackout actually looked pretty decent
was
if you
actually a pretty
didn't
good
look to the
blackout,
left
yeah.
side of the arena.
yeah.
We almost had World War III breakout in the student section.
You want to talk about that? Go for it.
Yeah, let's just say one guy almost probably was about to get killed by a bunch of Oklahoma State
Including
fans.
Brendan.
Yeah,
Brendan was-
including me, because it's one thing if you like shout crazy things in a student section. Like, I can kind of live with it. Some of the stuff definitely should not be said, but like, it happens. But it just turned into like hating on our team. And we know we suck. Like, we know that. We know we're not good. We always knew the football team wasn't good, but we showed up and cheered when something good did happen. And, like, he just hated on the entire team like it was the worst team ever. And, yes, we know they suck, but you don't say that. You support them. You blindly support them. And then you shit-talk them when you go back to the podcast or go back to your room at night. I'm just saying. You don't do it in the student section. Like, the whole student section was losing, the area that they heard everything. And then there's just some things you just shouldn't say.
You shouldn't say at a basketball game.
You shouldn't say in general.
You shouldn't say in your room by yourself.
Yeah, some of the things he said could get him put on the FBI watch list. Like, that's what it came to.
And it's not just this game.
But the good news is about halfway through the first quarter, he shut up because the entire student section was about to kill him. And I didn't hear a single word out of him.
He was whispering everything to me.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't have to hear him anymore because he was very scared, I think, after a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to mention, walking into an Oklahoma State game with a LeBron James Cavaliers jersey is beyond embarrassing. I just want to throw that out there. That just tells me all I need to know about the person once you walk into an Oklahoma State-Kansas game, which, by the way, have nothing to do with the state of Ohio, Cleveland, or LeBron. Like, what? Like, in the student section, no less. It's not like you're sitting in the crowd. You're sitting in a student section, you're wearing a LeBron James jersey at Oklahoma State. Okay, sorry, ran over. I just wanted to get that in there.
Hey.
You told me to do it. We got to take up some time here. I had to yap about yap.
No, I respect you so much for that.
Yeah, I'm just...
No.
And I think if it was just me, then I would be like, okay, maybe I'm just being dumb. But Bryn was pissed. The guy in Logan was pissed in front of us. Eli was getting annoyed at him. And I've never even seen Eli that annoyed. Eli was annoyed. The dude next that Eli was talking to was annoyed.
He was a
Colby
Kansas
was
fan,
even
right?
getting annoyed. Huh?
Was the guy next to Eli a Kansas fan?
Yeah. Yeah, but
they weren't gonna say.
But they weren't weird Kansas fans. They kind of were just there because their kids went to the high school and they were in front. Regardless of the point. But yeah, and then everybody in front of that dude was getting annoyed of him, which has included Britton and then some other random guys.
You want to talk about whenever he switched seats?
Oh my God, yeah. No, this kid walks up and says, "Oh," he dabs up Payne and he's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna sit over here." And I'm, of course, the spot that has open seats.
I was so confused what
was going on.
By
the way, the only reason I had open seats was because I didn't know if Tresden was going to come, and so I was trying to spread my legs out to take up some space. I didn't know if he was going to come because I didn't want to text and be like, "You got a seat next to you guys?" Because we're girls. So I have seats, and he's like, "I'm just going to sit over here." And I get up, and I'm like, "I'm not sitting."
You're looking right at me. I was like,
I'm
"What
not
do you
sitting
want?"
This guy. And then he's like, "What? You don't want to sit with me?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, I was about to lose my mind. I would be like, "No
said
crap."
Some things that we won't say on the podcast.
Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, I don't want to sit next to someone that's immature as hell." I don't want to be known as the guy that's sitting next to the dude that's saying things that you just shouldn't say.
Yeah,
I'm not the things I can't even re-utter the things he said.
There was some words that I was like, I even said just chill out a little bit, because again, my people pleaser attitude. I can't say something like.
He called children a certain political figure. I'll let you figure out what that political figure is by yourself. I'm just saying.
Hey, not an American figure.
Yes.
Where does this?
A German figure.
Austrian, German, yes.
A very German figure from a certain time period in the 1940s.
I love Austin, though. Austin's a great guy.
Oh, yeah. But even Austin's, just sits there and he doesn't say anything half the time, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then he leaves, in the middle of the game.
Yeah. He's got a girlfriend, though, so.
I hope the LeBron guy's never going to have a girlfriend if that's the way he's going to act. Holy smokes, bro.
Yeah, he's a Houston fan, so we probably should sit somewhere for the Houston game.
Dude, if he sits next to us in the Houston game, I'm dead ass. I'm grabbing us and moving. You don't have to come with us, but I'm just going to get up and I'm moving.
I'll go with you. All right.
I don't want to be associated. I don't want to get kicked out of the arena. I was very scared we were actually going to get kicked out of the arena.
Because of him?
Yes, because especially after we got fined for the BYU thing. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how, crazy. And he's saying things that are low-key worse than the refs are Mormon chant, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, Kansas game just was not it a couple nights ago. Again, like you said, score does not dictate what was actually happened. But there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Because you know what's coming up.
Are you moving to wrestling?
Oh, is that not what you were doing?
No.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
So games coming up. We got Colorado, 14-12 record so far. So a better record than them. Again, we're going to Colorado, which again, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, hopefully that's a win. That's a Saturday day game. We're just gonna chalk that up for a win, because why the heck not? Then we play West Virginia, same exact record, but at home. West Virginia just lost to Utah by 20, and Utah's terrible. So let's chalk that up for the win. Cincinnati's 14-12. We got a better record than them, so let's give them the win. Right now we're 3-0. Then we play UCF. Already beat them once. Why not beat them again? 4-0. Then we play Houston. We're winning because we're the GOATs. Just kidding. Finishing the season 4-1. That's the best you can hope for. Finish the season with a 20-11 record. That would be nice. That's a nice NIT first seed, maybe 2 seed. Nice NIT home game. You know what I mean? You just want to go into wrestling?
Team's buns.
Yeah.
Not entertaining.
But men's basketball's got a lot of recruits coming in. One of the highest recruiting classes. But yeah, it's not the season ending we wanted, but there's light at the end of the tunnel for both teams.
We're a football school.
Yes, football school. But yeah, what we are is a...
No, I just want to make you look dumb. Sorry, wrestling school.
I hate you so much. We are indeed a wrestling school, and we have the biggest wrestling match of all time, the home of wrestling and Wrestletown, USA. The rivalry, once again, Oklahoma State leads at 29, 28, and 2. So if we somehow lose this, we are tied at 29. We cannot afford that. Iowa has won 8 of the last 10, and so it'd be nice to win one. Me and you have personally never seen a loss, and I don't plan on seeing a loss ever at home. And
We don't know what losing is.
David Taylor's only losses as Cowboys head coach is Iowa. He is 0-2 against Iowa, but undefeated against everyone else, and so that is nice to hear. But also, let's add that. Let's add another win to David Taylor with a Iowa win right here. That would be nice. Looking at what?
I don't really care about the loss that he had in the tournament.
Yeah.
That's just
National
not,
duels?
Yeah, that just shouldn't even count as a loss.
Okay.
I only say that because that team wrestled literally 3 straight days, and that was the final day, and they barely lost. So like,
the funny thing is, if they would have won, they would have had to wrestle another match that day
yeah. So
against Iowa State.
yeah.
Oh, I mean not Iowa State, Ohio State.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Here, go scroll up. No, I don't need the little descriptions. Just give me the list right there. I'm just gonna look at this real quick.
I'll talk about it when you look at it.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm just thinking.
Our 125 is Oklahoma State's own Troy Spratley versus number 6 Dean Peterson. 6 versus 7. They again competed in national duels. Troy Spratley lost 5-4. Again, there was a very controversial call, if I remember correctly. Troy Spratley seems to always be involved in those controversial calls, along with Cody Merrill. But yeah. Came out with the loss 5-4 in national duels. Yeah, 5-4 with a last-second takedown. They've had very similar seasons. And but yeah, Oklahoma State's going to need that win. And according to Pro Wrestling, they have Spratley by decision win 3-0.
Well, if they get that win, it might get out of hand quickly for Iowa. That's what I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that out there.
Do you have 3-0? 3-0 Spratley, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Let's go 3-0 Spratley.
I'm going to be honest with you. This team has the capability to be up probably like
15.
14, 15,
Okay.
12-0 at the worst after 4.
Yeah.
So,
133 is the most controversial.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. They could easily sweep the first half.
Hey, we'll get into that. I like that.
They could. It just depends on Spratley, really. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see the rest of those 4 losing.
Okay. We can talk about it, though.
I'm just throwing it. I know.
No,
I'm just throwing it out there.
No, you're fine.
I'm just out here talking.
The 133 is the most interesting. Does Jax Forrest wrestle?
Yes.
See, I'm seeing a lot of each, and
I don't see a world and he doesn't.
Yeah. But if he does, it's
unless
gonna be 6.
he says something.
He wants to wrestle so bad. He has
I don't see the benefit in him not wrestling.
taken the year off.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Because hasn't lost.
People are
He's
saying
playing a ranked team at home in front of the biggest rivalry in sports, and he could easily go far in the champion NCAA tournament. He could literally have one of the most impressive
People are saying
wrestling
he could win
seasons of all time.
NCAAs. Yes, 100%. But yeah.
So unless David Taylor is like the one saying it, then I don't know.
No, David Taylor wants to beat Iowa so bad that he doesn't care. So it'd be number 6 Jack Force versus number 9 Drake Alaya. And let's see here. Let me look at that real quick. Again, if Forrest does not, if wrestles, his red shirt would be pulled. He took out Jack Forrest, beat Seidel last week, which was a huge win. Alaya was actually 4-4 to start the season, and he's number 9 in the nation, which shows the ranking system's kind of jacked up again. He started out the season 4-4 and is number 9 in the nation, but he's won 5 of his last 6, so he's 9-5 on the year, and he's number 9 in the nation.
I'm glad you know how to do math. It's just school prestige stuff and probably who you're wrestling and who you're not.
He's Jax is 9-0, 7 of those matches with bonus points, 2 pins and 5 techs. So I'm hoping that he can get more than 3 points out of this, possibly 4, but we're just gonna go with 3. I'm gonna go with 3. 6-0 Oklahoma State. That's what I'm going with right now. You agree?
Are you going to ask me that? I've already told you that I think they're sweeping the 5.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you wanted to say
They're sweeping the 5.
You think 3?
They're sweeping the 5.
I know.
That's all that matters to me.
You don't care if it's bonus points.
No, because there's no way they lose all 5 in the bottom 5.
Okay. So
It's the same thing like with Iowa State. I think our front half is considerably better than their front half.
Okay. Number 2,
especially if Spratly wins.
Yeah. Number 2, Vega, against number 12, Nasir Bailey or unranked Cale Peterson.
This is probably bonus points. More so than Jack.
So actually, they played when they did national duels, which again I know you don't actually care. It went into overtime, and Vega won 3-0.
Which was what, 3 months ago?
Yeah, November.
Yeah, that tells me all I need to know. This is bonus points.
Bonus points it is. I like it. But yes, Vega's still undefeated. You
Because
good?
Vega doesn't give up points.
You good?
Yeah.
You said so I thought. Okay. Bailey is 10-6 on the year. Again, still number 12 in the nation, but has not wrestled since January 30th. So that's gonna be basically
Almost a month
of no wrestling. Hopefully a big favorite. I'm gonna say bonus points. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Let's go 10-0 Oklahoma State. Moving into 149 now. Ryder block made me think. I was like, wait, did Zach Ryder transfer? And then I realized not the same person. But yeah, number 7, Casey Swerdisky versus number 14, Ryder block. They went again in national duels in November. Ryder block won 5-3. Hopefully, again, like you said, that was 3 months ago. Swap it.
I also think it's just a completely different Swiderski.
Why did Swerdisky not wrestle?
Probably just rest.
Just rest. Okay.
I would assume. I didn't see anything or hear anything. So.
Yeah. If we have to wrestle Bo Hickman, I'm gonna be mad because that's a waste of points. But yeah, Swerdisky, hope we can get that 3-0. Flow Wrestling has it as 9-3. Still Oklahoma State, of course. But yeah, let's go 12-0. If Casey's wrestling, give me 12-0. Okay.
Really just depends on Spratly for me. I think the next 4 wins probably, but we'll see.
Okay. Moving into our 157, Landon Robidoux. And number 16, Jordan Williams. Robidoux's been phenomenal, as they say, with ranked wins. A lot of ranked wins this year.
True.
Yeah, his only loss is in overtime to Antron Taylor, who's defending champion, of course. Jordan is 8-6 on the year and is currently riding a 4-match losing streak heading into the duel.
Yeah, so we're winning. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
And
like bonus points to me.
Sounds like bonus points to us. Okay. I would like to do a prediction sheet for both of us just to see. I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
So yeah, Flow Wrestling has it at 12-3. I'm more leaning towards 16-0. But yeah, here is your boy and probably the match of the day. Number 2, Lockett, D. Lockett versus number 4, Michael Caliendo. Caliendo's probably one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Lockett has been a standout freshman who's done nothing but dominate, kind of doing it in a flashy way while making us grit our teeth there for a second, but also winning, which is the thing that matters. Lockett came out on top when they fought dueled last time, 7-3. It was a very controversial one because there was a lot of takedowns in favor of D that they don't believe were actual takedowns. It does not. They feel that it's going to be a good one, but Flow Wrestling does have Lockett winning.
Starting to think they just picked the
higher number.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm never gonna pick against my GOAT, so
that is your boy.
It'll be fun though.
Moving into our 174, possibly. A loss for Oklahoma State. Number 3, Patrick Kennedy. Again, one of the greatest wrestlers in the game right now.
But this won't be interesting. Those two after the break will be interesting because a 184 is almost a guaranteed loss.
They're saying, okay, we'll move into that because I actually have something to say. Alex Facundo. But yeah, they're actually an old high school rivalry. They wrestled in high school.
Cool.
So that should be a fun one.
Patrick Kennedy sounds like the most white name ever.
Doesn't it sound like crazy white?
Yeah, I was to say. Well, let me guess, he's black. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, he is really white. Wow.
Yeah, their most recent meeting came in November during national duels. Kennedy won 4-1 in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the history, I would probably give Kennedy the edge in this matchup. But Facundo's amazing at defense. But he's struggled against Kennedy in defense. If Facundo can pick at the puzzle, then I think he can win. But we'll go to give Kennedy the upper hand on this one. 15-6, something around there. So here's the big one. Based off all the other stat sheets I've seen, Ferrari's not going to wrestle. There's a chance that Ferrari won't wrestle. I've seen a lot for Gabe Arnold. Now, Gabe Arnold's not a guy you want to mess with. I don't know how he's not ranked. But yeah, there's a lot of going into this. We haven't seen Ferrari wrestle since an ankle injury in January 16th. So first of all, again, hasn't wrestled in a second. Chances that he may not wrestle. Again, if we're up 18-6, they ain't gonna wrestle him because there's no point in putting him in and getting him injured more. That would be nice. Gabe Arnold has been fantastic. Has a lot of ranked wins. We also haven't seen Zack Ryder wrestle in a second. Is he gonna be back, or is Trevor Dupes gonna have to fill in for him again? Again, we could 100% have a Gabe Arnold Trevor Dupes matchup. Gosh, that would be boring. I think Gabe Arnold would sweep the floor with them still. The only way I see us coming out on top of this is if it's Zack Ryder versus Gabe Arnold. And that's still going to be a good one. I don't know how Gabe Arnold's not ranked. But yeah, if Trevor Dobbs is in, it's a guaranteed Iowa win. If Angelo Ferrari's in, I don't know because he hasn't wrestled in a while. But we will go ahead and give the decision. Yeah, it says Arnold by decision. So, I think
I don't have faith in this weight class, so I don't really care.
I actually have no clue how this one's going to go. But yeah, let's move into
it's probably the easiest one of all time.
You okay. Yeah, 197, Cody Merrill should be considered the favorite. Number 6 has been fantastic, has a strong campaign. Still a competitive match, hopefully. I mean, that's what they're saying. London, how do you pronounce it? Lundington is also a freshman. He has not wrestled that much. If he chooses to wrestle, his red shirt will be pulled, just like Jax Forrest. And so, again, will he wrestle? Will they pull it? He's not ranked, so there's more of a better chance that I think they might pull him and put Brody Sampson in. They have nothing on Sampson, but we're going to go ahead and give it Merrill by decision. So I think he can definitely get some bonus points here. 4, 5, pin the guy. I don't care. That'd be nice. Right now, Flow Wrestling is saying 18-9 going into the last match. If we can be up by 6 going into
18-9, I won't care about the heavyweight, so that's nice.
Yeah, and then Ben Couture and Connor Doucette. They've only wrestled one time in their college career, 2 years ago, and Ben won 5-1. But again, that was 2 years ago. Connor had a year off to
think about his life.
He's done a lot since. Couture's number 9 in the nation, but you know what his record is?
Probably not good.
5-5.
Yeah, I don't really know how these wrestling rankings work.
Doucette is 13-2.
Mm-hmm.
again, and one of those losses is to the number one in the nation.
Yep.
And yeah, so boom. Knowing both wrestlers, this should be a very low-scoring bout. Again, Connor doesn't put up a lot of points. He usually gets the takedown and holds them for the rest of the time. But let's go ahead and give Doucette the win in a takedown or an overtime win. Final score from Flow Wrestling is 21-9. I'm envisioning something more like 24-9, 24-6, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like a couple on here that make you a little worried. I think Oklahoma State probably has more in favor that are a little bit more lopsided. Like, I mean, 141 and the 157 are pretty much in our favor the whole way through.
A lot is going to be rolling on that Spratly.
Yeah, 197 is heavily in our favor. Yeah, I mean, if Spratly gets off to a good start, it's going to be hard to say that we lose the next four.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean, I don't know, Jack at home, just energy. Especially coming off the win he had at Virginia Tech, especially for a freshman to go into a away match and, take care of business, even though Peyton said the match was over about 10 seconds in, which is low-key embarrassing on his part, but that's okay.
What did I say?
Yeah, you were, as soon as he went down, like after he gave it one takedown, you were like, the match is over. We're going down 6-0. He won that match, by the way. It's just a good, impressive win. Because that was probably one of his first where he, at least in a little bit, that he actually had to wrestle somebody worth a damn.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to do it again, which is completely fine by me. So, to be honest, it looks good for us on paper. Most things do, though, and they're always going to look good for us on paper because unless we're playing Penn State or Ohio State, we're probably going to look pretty good on paper.
Yeah.
So, but you still got a job to do. And, with a rivalry like this, it's going to be, nerves. Even at home, so good thing we are at home. I think that helps a lot.
Oh, we have
definitely things change. Yeah,
but
say definitely gonna change. Probably tons of people. I don't know how many they're expecting. I don't know if there's a number for that yet.
It's sold out.
Yeah, I guess the non-existent curtains will tell us how much it actually is sold out. Is usually what we usually go by.
We saed starts at 5. We're gonna be there at 2:40.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. So.
I know. I was talking to Kyle, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get there around 4." I was like, good luck. And they're like, save us a seat. I'm like, nope.
I'm not doing that crap.
But yeah.
Because it's hard. It's one thing if you're saving a seat for students, and you're like, the students like, is this seat taken? That's one thing. But when it's the 70-year-old who's been watching wrestling before we were born, I'm not going to tell him, no, you can't have this seat. Yeah, like he knows what's happening before it's happening.
You always want to. It's always good to get behind a guy that actually knows what he's talking about.
because it's fun to listen to.
He's basically the play-by-play commentator the whole time. Oh, he's getting.
Or if you're confused about anything, they just start explaining things.
You just turn around and ask a quick question.
Yeah.
And these guys are so nice. You would think, the wrestling fans are scary.
No, they're the kindest souls.
The kindest souls out there.
And then you look at their ears and you get really scared if they've wrestled.
I know.
Before.
You can tell if they've wrestled or not. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, a great match. Probably, hopefully the greatest environment we've ever been in.
Probably. Is there anything special for this? Like, did they say anything?
No T-shirts or anything?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
doubt it. It's probably too serious of a thing for them to do.
They know people are going to show up. They don't need to promote it.
Yeah, that's true.
This isn't Little Rock.
True.
But yeah, Oklahoma State, they have them winning by 12. I think it could be more. I think it could be less. There's a lot of.
This is good for momentum too.
Oh, 100%.
Going into everything.
Going
into
Big 12s. Yeah. The only team that I would think we're gonna have problems with in Big 12s is Iowa State, and we handled business when we played.
We could
Iowa
do the
State
Iowa sweep, bro. Northern Iowa, Iowa State, and Iowa.
Dude, that state is so crazy when it comes to wrestling.
Meanwhile, our Oklahoma team is buns.
OU ruins it.
They picked up quality wins, and then they lose to crappy teams because I think they lost to Wyoming last weekend.
Yeah, but they beat Missouri.
I know. It's weird, isn't it, that they just go up
and down. They beat Northern Iowa, too.
Yeah. I think Michigan had a big win and then lost to somebody.
Michigan had a huge win against Minnesota.
And then they lost to freaking
Rutgers.
Something crappy. Yeah, I would say somebody crappy. This is what I mean about wrestling. It's so up in the
air.
It's a lot of these rankings are like after you get past Ohio State, Penn State, and Oklahoma State, it gets really foggy. Like extremely foggy on who's really good and who's really not. Because you would think for like close rankings matchup, like when we played Iowa State, you would think, okay, that game's going to be like one match difference. We won that before like the final 3 matches were going. So, but
But
It
yeah,
is what it is.
it's an amazing sport, and I'm glad that we get to talk about it. But we'll see how it
Well,
goes.
it's a sweaty sport. That's what we'll say.
But yeah,
If you know what I mean. Oh, sorry.
do you want to talk about basketball first or the Olympics?
No, we skip basketball.
Do you just want me to say what he told me to
Okay,
say?
just say so we can get this over with, so I can.
So according to our NBA analyst Colby Kruger, NBA's back from the All-Star break yesterday. The Pistons sweep the Knicks 3-0.
I did see that
season.
You told me to watch it. I didn't. Sorry, Colby.
Fake fan.
I was tired.
Fake friend.
I wasn't really watching anything.
Detroit now has the best record in the NBA. Let's get two claps for that. Two claps for that.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad texted me. He was like, I expected Cade to be good, but I didn't expect him to be this good. And I was like, yeah, he's pretty insane.
Well, we thank Oklahoma State for the development of him.
Yep. That's totally why he's good.
Harden and the Cavs actually looks pretty solid. Again, we talked about it at lunch the other day.
Was that his first game? Or did he play one before?
He played
that?
a couple
Okay.
before.
I had no idea.
No, but we talked about it at lunch the other day. Harden really likes to play really good when he starts with the new team, but he always settles into playing crappy. But yeah, actually looks good. Will be an interesting team come playoffs. Right now, I think they're sitting around the 4 or the 5 seed. Maybe jumps up to the 3 or the 2. One thing's for sure, that Eastern Conference is not winning the finals. It's a guaranteed Western Conference championship.
Wow.
Spurs, Thunder,
Wow,
Rockets.
Just hate on my favorite team like that. I've totally watched so many games this year, the Detroit Pistons.
Small rumors that JT might come back in early March.
Who's JT?
Jason Tatum.
Oh, who calls Jason Tatum JT?
Everybody calls him JT.
I literally have never heard that, and I actually get Tatum updates all the time because the Cardinals glaze him because he's from St. Louis. He went to the same high school as Matthew Tkachuk and Brady Tkachuk.
Oh, really? So it's like a Newman school. Okay. Kyrie officially out for the rest of the season. I think he's actually out. I don't think it's no. But
I know he's actually
And
injured,
then-
but I just
Franz Wagner also out for the season.
no.
I know, bro.
No.
And then there's all this-
Michigan legend right there. Shout out, go blue, bro blue.
And then there's all this sitting out stuff, and I'm just gonna let Brendan rant there for about a minute. You get 1 minute.
Okay. I'll look at this thing. It's really simple because we had this conversation with Colby, and I get what he means about shortening the season. These guys are playing a really physical sport, and yes, I get that. But you cannot tell me, maybe I'm biased, that basketball is more physical of a sport than hockey. And I understand that they're playing more minutes. They're playing 10, 15 more minutes than NHL players are, but NHL players' minutes are so much more valued. The energy they're using is just way more insane. And at least that's my opinion. I don't know. I just don't think lowering the load management when you're getting paid $60, $50 million, whatever a year to play basketball, and you can't play 80 games a year because you're 25 and your body hurts. Yeah, be healthy, bro. I get it if you have a medical thing and maybe you cramp more, and all that stuff. But I don't know. But some of it is just dumb to me. I get it if you're super old, but some of these guys that are sitting out day to days are young guys that should not be doing this. So I don't know. I think it's more of a dedication to their team problem because a lot of NBA players, in my opinion, are way too selfish because it's not really – it's a team game, yeah, but it's not like a team game where it is in baseball or hockey. That's all I have to say because my minute's already gone and I don't want to get Peyton all upset at me. So I just think load management is low-key kind of a – not to use that word, baby material. That's what we'll say. Instead of the word I was going to use. Am I good? Can we move on?
You're good.
No, okay.
But yeah, Adam Silver's calling a meeting with all 30 owners on that topic.
Anti-taking?
On the anti-taking rules.
Okay.
So that should
See if that actually does anything.
no, it won't.
Do people like him as a commissioner?
Yeah,
Okay.
they do think he's an alien now.
That sounds, yeah. He looks like an alien.
But yeah, yeah, the NBA's fun. But yeah, let's move on to the Olympics because we might run out of time in this episode.
True. Olympic, well, I'm trying to think about what's a good thing to talk about, and I'm just going to glaze hockey because that's my favorite thing to do.
You do it. Go for it.
Hockey has been amazing. It has been, we have been blessed, truly blessed by the hockey gods. And because if you look, the last 3 men's games, that went into overtime too. So the last 5 games, not including the game that's going on right now because we don't know what's going to happen in that game, have went into overtime. So that's Canada and Czechia. That went into overtime.
Mm-hmm.
In the quarterfinals, Canada ended up winning that game. Great game. Amazing game. Finland, Switzerland win into overtime for the men's. Great game. Finland ended up winning that game. USA, Sweden win into overtime. Obviously, USA ended up winning that game. Amazing to see. Okay. Thanks for playing things in that year. And then, you get to the women's side. Switzerland and Finland for the bronze medal game. Went to overtime. Great finish there. Good for Switzerland to win that game. And then you go into the championship. The gold medal game, Canada and USA. That went into overtime after USA tied that game with 2 minutes left. We've been blessed.
Yeah.
We've been absolutely blessed. And it's great to see. I have no idea how the NHL is going to go back to an all-star game next year after how great the past 2 years have been. But it's been awesome. This is truly like exactly what you wanted if you're an NHL fan and trying to promote the sport. It's been amazing to watch. Even on the women's side has been incredibly entertaining, and that was a great tournament for them. USA just dominated the entire thing. That Canada game was obviously close, but you could tell that they were the better team. Basically throughout the whole thing. Sorry, Canada almost scored. I had a brain lapse for half a second. And then you got this game right here. You got semifinals for the men's coming up, and Finland's currently beating Canada 2-1.
Oh.
So that's pretty entertaining.
I'm sorry. Dang, I was hoping they scored there.
So, it's just been great. I think the Olympics are happy with this. I think the NHL is super happy with this, and it's just kind of great to see. It's fun for me. And, the good thing is the NHL starts on Wednesday next week. So,
dude, that's a quick turnaround.
Yeah. You get a couple because the championship is on Sunday, and then, first games are on Wednesday. The Red Wings don't play till Thursday, but I think a good handful of teams play on Wednesday. So, but yeah, getting back into it. So next week we'll be back into the NHL, so that'll be nice. But outside of that, we've had fun with curling in the Olympics. Yesterday we were watching figure skating because Colby just loves figure skating so much.
And we watched us win the gold.
Yeah, that's true. That one girl, I don't know what her name is or anything about her, but
skunk hair.
Yeah. And so that was cool. The curling's been fun to watch. I think we're really big on that, although haven't caught too much recently because we've been so into hockey. But I think if you're, an Olympic fan, this has been a really good Olympics, and, it's just fun to see. It's just really fun to see. I don't know. It's not really much else to say to that. It's always cool when you, represent your country and all these things, but it's panned out pretty well for the past couple weeks, that is. It's sad that it ends in, 2 days, but that is what it is. It has to come to an end. Then we got 2 years of the Summer Olympics, but even better, we have more international competitions, coming up with the World Baseball Classic, the World Cup. There's a lot going on. So it's
a lot of world events.
Yeah, and it's awesome to see this year, so I'm glad it's coming out that way.
What an attempt right there. Was that McDavid?
I don't think so. I think it was Celebrini.
Still, great player. But yeah, hockey. I actually have hockey questions for you today.
Gosh. Is that what this is?
Oh, yeah, but do you have any life updates real quick? Iowa Duel. That's our whole lives right now. We just did a house.
3 more weeks till spring break.
You got a commercial coming. Actually,
I haven't finished that.
Me and Colby have decided to accept our March Madness thing. I guess that's kind of an update.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be doing the March Madness, whether that's cleaning a player's underwear or
actually doing something beneficial with your life. Who knows?
What I'm thinking? I'm going home for a couple of days. I'm going to take one of my mom's cameras because she's got 40 cameras. What if I just take one and pretend like I take pictures for 4 days?
I just don't know if they would allow you to bring a camera in there.
No, I'm just saying pretend to be a media person and take pictures.
Yeah, that's not how that works media-wise.
Because I don't. Yeah,
I don't think you understand how strict they are with their media policies.
No, I'm sure. But yeah, McGuire's makes our life harder. But
yeah.
Brandon, is that right?
It's gonna be a long. Yeah, it's gonna be a long. 3 more weeks of spring break. Just trying to get there. We have one more project to do on McGuire's class. That's pretty big. One more project to do. That commercial and Roberto's class before spring break. So just trying to get that done day by day, and hope that we can make it through because it has been
something.
Yeah, it's been something. It's not been horrible, but it gets busy randomly. Some days you're doing nothing, and some days that's all you're doing is work. So just taking it week by week. Only 3 weeks to go though, so it's all that matters to me because I'm trying to get home and enjoy my life for a week.
You don't enjoy your life here?
I do. It's just easier to not have to worry about anything at home.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Let's do some hockey rapid fire questions.
Oh, boy.
It's an answer, and you don't even think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Best player in the league right now, Connor McDavid or someone else?
Connor McDavid.
Prime Sidney Crosby or prime Alexander Ovechkin?
On what? Just overall?
Overall.
Sidney Crosby.
Harder, scoring 50 goals or being a Venza-level goalie?
Vezina level goalie.
Vezina?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the word for it. Best goalie in the league.
Would you rather score a Game 7 overtime winner or get the Game 7 shutout?
Game 7 overtime winner.
Okay. Best playoff tradition: whiteout, octopus throw, or something else?
Octopus throw.
Should
Shout out Red Wings.
should fighting stay in hockey?
Yes.
Clean open ice hit or top shelf snipe? What's more electric?
My dad would probably say clean open ice hit. Most hockey fans would probably say the shot. I'll take the clean open ice hit to stay with my family love.
Toughest position in hockey?
To play?
Yep.
Goalie.
If you win one Stanley Cup but never make it back, is that enough?
I would say so because a lot of great players don't win Stanley Cups.
Okay.
I mean, McDavid might not win one. So
Most iconic dynasty: Chicago Blackhawks 2010s, Pittsburgh Penguins with the Crosby era, or something else?
I would probably shout out the Islanders in the '80s, the Gretzky Oilers. Canada's tied the game.
No. Dang it.
But recently, I'll say the Blackhawks in the 2010s was pretty awesome. So that's a fun team to watch.
All right. This is a game modes. Be a 99 overall sniper or a lockdown defenseman?
Probably 99 overall sniper.
Outdoor Winter Classic game, dream matchup.
Red Wings and Toronto.
Power play goal or short...
actually, Red Wings Montreal.
Okay. I was about to say.
Solid change.
Okay. Power play goal or shorthanded goal?
Shorthanded goal.
Bar down snipe or filthy dangle backhand finish?
Probably backhand.
Big open ice hit or toe drag through two defenders? Toe drag sounds cool.
I'll probably go to the big ice, open ice hit.
Original Six franchise or new expansion
Original
team?
Six franchise.
Home white jerseys or road darks?
I'd just go the home whites, I guess.
All right. Moving into our last few. Game 7 on the road or Game 6 at home?
Game 7 on the road.
Ooh.
Game 7s are electric. I just love them.
Down set 3-0 in a series. You believe in comeback or nah?
It's only happened like once, so no. It's kind of not a position you're comfortable to be in.
Yep. Better playoff performer, Nathan McKinnon or Leon Draisaitl?
Draisaitl. Good
Draisaitl.
try, though.
Hey, I tried.
Yeah, you tried. That's tough. I'd probably go Leon Draisaitl. The team stays in it longer, but I don't know how. He also has McDavid on his team, so I don't know.
Clutch Gene, Patrick Kane or Steven
Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane.
Okay.
Patrick Kane.
Do you want to know the
his
other
name
person?
is Showtime. Steven Stamkos.
Okay.
There's a reason his
Who's
nickname's
scarier in
Showtime.
overtime, a hot goalie or a hot top line?
Hot goalie.
Most
Top line can't beat a hot
underrated
goalie.
skill in hockey. I want to know this. I'm kind of curious.
In my opinion, it's kind of just an ability to control the game. Kind of like if your line goes out there, you're able just to dominate every single time. But I also appreciate a guy with good vision. Like Patty Kane has always been able to open up the ice, make the ice look bigger than it actually is just because of how well he can pass. So someone that can read the game, something like that is something that I appreciate as a thing. But also lockdown defense. I've always been big on defense, but
Okay. Is plus minus a useless stat?
it depends. I think it depends on who it is. But yeah, most of the time it is, I would say, because you could be a really good player, but if your team sucks, your plus minus is probably not going to be good, especially if you play on all facets of the game, penalty kill, power play. You're probably going to get a couple more minuses and a couple more pluses than an average person.
Should the NHL shrink goalie pads more?
No. I don't think that's something we need
To do right now.
Yeah, I think we're already scoring a lot, so I don't know why I'm all for more scoring, but I like the way the game's at right now.
Okay. Mount Rushmore of hockey. Who's on it?
Gretzky, Lemieux, McDavid.
McDavid's already on it,
In my opinion, yeah.
and then Ovechkin.
I don't know. This is hard because there's so many guys. If I could take off I feel like you have to have Lemieux and McDavid on there. And I feel like I need a goalie on there, but
Not Waugh.
I'm probably just gonna go like Dominik Hasek, throw that on there and go with that 4. But I feel like you could do this for each position and it'd fit perfectly. There's just been so many good players.
Okay. Is Wayne Gretzky untouchable forever?
His record probably. Do I think he's the best player ever? No.
Okay. Hardest trophy to win? Hart, Norris, Venza, or Conn Smythe?
Well, I mean, most people would say the Conn Smythe because your team actually has to make it there.
Is that the MVP, like the Finals MVP or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would probably say outside of that, I'd probably just say the Hart. MVP.
Okay. Best logo in the league right now. Finish it off. Last question.
I'm gonna be biased and say the Red Wings.
Nope, can't say the Red Wings.
Damn. Probably the Blackhawks.
Okay.
I like the Blackhawks logo.
I agree.
That's up there. There's a ton of good ones. The NHL has a lot of good logos. So it's kind of hard to pick one. I could probably make a list of 10 that I love.
All right, who do you got? Who got winning? Canada, Finland.
Hopefully Finland.
And who do you
probably
got?
Canada winning though.
Okay, and there you go. That's all I got for you.
I think USA wins gold.
USA
That's
wins.
what you're gonna ask
Hey,
me.
we're meddling.
Yeah, we're meddling. We're meddling, but I think Canada wins this game. USA, Canada, the medal round. I think USA hopefully takes care of business.
Hopefully. But yeah, it's fun to be in Oklahoma State right now. Basketball's not doing great, but I mean, wrestling's at its top right now, and then we just had our interviews for football yesterday. We had Mester Maker finally come out and talk for a bunch of, and he made Oklahoma State, the city of Stillwater, sound really good, which appreciate that about him. Just seems like a really wholesome guy, and it's a fun place to be right now. So thank you very, very much for listening. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 15. We'll hopefully see you next week if we make it through.